Just under a month ago, AWS released what they're calling elastic volumes that you can use for EBS. And what that allows you to do is resize your volumes anytime, similar like you would with VMware. In any event, we're just going to look straight at it. Here's the T2 micro instance that I have running, and it's got the default 30 gigs set up for it. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and increase the size of the volume. To do that, you want to scroll to where it's got its volumes listed, which is down here. So just make sure that you got your correct volume set up. So if you want to increase the D drivers, for example, make sure you select the block device that corresponds to that. Same thing with the other volumes. So we're going to go ahead and click on that one, and we're going to go to Actions, Modify Volume, and here you can change the size of the disk or even the type of disk you want. So you can go to provision IOPS anytime now, as before you had to redeploy the disk and so on, and then you suffered a performance hit because you have to rewrite everything. Because it's got downloaded from S3. So in any case, we're going to go ahead and increase this to 40 gigs and modify the volume. It takes time to take effect. You're going to go yes. Okay, and while it's doing that, it should give you some details on what the status is as far as how it's in the middle of optimizing it and so on. So we're going to go back and have a look at that in a second. And let's go back to our instance. Alrighty then, so it's in the middle of doing that, and let's go ahead and check this out in Windows. And there you go, straight away you can see it's available for Windows to use. And then like you would anything else, you want to increase the size, so extend the volume. You can see the extra space is now available to be allocated, and that's it. You've now got a 40 gig disk as opposed to a 30 gig disk. And the OS itself, there is 40 gig instead of 30. It's as simple as that. Now, if this was a larger volume, it would have taken a while, and you would have seen some kind of message about it optimizing the disk and so on and so forth, which is what this is about, the state. That's what I tried to show you a second ago. So let's just see if that's still going on. I doubt it, because it was only a tiny increase. We would have seen it here in the state. There it is. It is optimizing. So anyways, that's where it would show you, and it's per volume, so you want to do that at the volume level as opposed to trying to do it from the actual VM itself here. So you'd have to go into your block devices and do it from there. Anyways, I'll put the description of this page so you can read all about it and see what else you can do with it. It's pretty snazzy, and that's all there is to it. Now, one of the other features that did come out at the same time was the fact that you can now allocate let's just do it. Here we go. The auto-scaling groups. What am I trying to talk about here? AMI roles. So IAM roles, sorry, not AMIs. IAM roles, you can assign it to whatever role you want, anytime you want. So let's go ahead and assign it that role, and then close out, and then we should now see that role attached to this instance as well. Where is that? There it is. AMI ID, AM role. There it is. So that's the role there. Now, one of the questions that people were asking is, can you remove a role? I haven't tried it as yet. And it looks like, yeah, there you go. Yep, you can just say no role. And then, yes. This is just saying you're going to lose whatever permissions are granted by that role that you just changed it to. But this is just for testing, so nobody cares. And there it is, no role. So those are the two new huge features that came out last month, the AWS released, and I'll have the description, the URL for each of those on the description of the video. Thanks for watching.